Colorado Springs. Get loud and say it with me now. This is Monster Jam.
Monster Jam fans, we are moments away from getting this competition started, but I have some breaking news. John Zimmer Jr., driver of Terminal Velocity, has just clinched the Championship Series on Arena Championship Series Central. He will be crowned after their event tonight, but he is now the champion, which means he has an automatic bid to World Finals, and he is the first ever independent driver to win a championship series. Let's all get loud! So with that, it is time to start our first competition. This is JCB Racing. All 8 drivers have been seeded into a bracket based on a random draw. The fastest 4 drivers will advance to the semis, where they will continue to compete to be crowned the JCB Racing winner. Colorado Springs, who's ready for JCB Racing?
First up on the track, let's hear it for Jamie Garner in Overboard. His opponent today, MJ Solario and El Toro Loco.
Your winner, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
El Toro Loco advancing to his 3rd straight semifinals here in the Broadmoor World Arena. Next to race, Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. Versus Zach Garner in Wildside.
Your winner, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
No finals rematch here as we see Gravedigger advancing to the semifinals, knocking out Wildside in round 1. Let's hear it for Brandon Teleshka and Just Get Her Done Too. Versus Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Your winner, Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Monster Mutt Dalmatian advancing to his third straight semifinals here in the Broadmoor Arena. Right here, making it happen. Don't forget, Monster Jam tracks are built by JCB. Dig deeper, lift higher, and move more with the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, JCB. We got 3 racers have advanced to the semifinals. Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Grave Digger, and El Toro Loco advancing to the semifinals here in our JCB racing competition. Still 1 spot remaining to see who will advance to the semifinals. 1 race to go here in round number 1.
Monster Jam fans, let's take a moment and get into the action. Let's all take a look up at the video board. We're going to do a helmet shuffle brought to us by our friends at St. Jude. Remember, we got a competition going on all night long where you can donate on behalf of your favorite driver to St. Jude, and the driver that raises the most funds will be crowned St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. But now we're all going to play. Keep your eyes on the video board. Okay, Monster Jam fans, shout it out. Where do you think that trophy is? Make some noise if you think it's under number 1. Make some noise if you think it's under number 2. And make some noise if you think it's under number 3. Okay, let's see if you are correct. It's not under 3. It's not under 1. Nice job, Monster Jam fans. And don't forget to scan that QR code or text ACS East to 785-833 where you can participate. Donate directly to your favorite driver in pursuit of them being crowned St. Jude Ambassador of the Night.
Monster Jam fans, let's make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. Missing the gray body with the neon orange scales, but nonetheless, he's out here ready to ride it out here in JCB Racing. Two-wheel skills and Monster Jam Freestyle. Up next, our final race here in round number 1 for JCB Racing. Let's hear it from Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. versus Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Your winner, Michaela Telechka Megalodon.
It's Megalodon grabbing the last spot here in the Monster Jam semifinals here in JCB Racing. Up next, our semifinals.
This is the JCB semifinal round. The fastest four trucks have advanced, and the winner of this round will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of tonight's event. Colorado Springs, who's ready for more JCB racing? Your winner, MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco.
El Toro Loco advancing to the finals here in JCB Racing. Who will he be facing? We're going to find out next.
Your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mud Dalmatian.
Your JCB Racing finals are set. Monster Mud Dalmatian, El Toro Loco. Will it be the puppy dog or the bull? 8 points on the line for our first competition.
It all comes down to this. This is the JCB Racing Finals. The winner of this next race will take the first 8 points of tonight's event. Colorado Springs, are you ready to meet your JCB Racing Finals contenders?
Looking for his 6th win here in JCB Racing. Let's make some noise for MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. He's got more wins in this competition than any other driver. It's Blake Granger, Monster Mud Dalmatian. And your winner for the 23rd time here in JCB Racing, make some noise for the polka dotted puppy, Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Blake Granger wins his first JCB Racing competition here in Colorado Springs, but he's picked up 23 this season. He's got his Jordan number here in JCB Racing. He's back on top.
Congratulations, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, getting back for this race and wins. Got to feel so good here. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, you know, we made it to every final so far this weekend. I was looking forward to chasing old Wildside down. You know, he got me 2-0 so far. But you know what? We're right back again in the finals. That's how it's done, buddy. You got to be consistent and make it to the JCB finals every time you touch the track. And that's what this beautiful puppy dog has done week in and week out right here at Monster Jam Arena Series East.
Well, you know, Blake, I was saying earlier you were having some truck issues after that backflip that your team worked on. You would have no idea with that incredible win. But, you know, we have the Two Wheel Skills Challenge coming up next. This thing is hot and ready to go. How are you feeling about Two Wheels?
I'm feeling great. You know, that's just a testament to Chad, Mitch, and all the hard work those crew guys do back there. The third, the axle, all kind of things were wrong with the rear end of this truck, and you would never know. I haven't even driven it since it was broken. You just strap in, floor that pedal to the ground, get that green light, and go out there and take that JCB race and win. But hey, are you guys having fun at Monster Jam? Let me hear you. And I got one question for you, and I want to hear you guys barking. Where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
Keep it going for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
After the first competition here tonight, we're going to take a look at our point standings, the BKT overall event leaderboard. You can follow along with me right up on the Jumbotron as we see going out in the first round was Just Get Her Done 2, Overboard, Wildside, and Thunderoris picking up 2 points. Then Megalodon and Gravedigger losing in the semifinals. They pick up 4 points for that. Toro Loco, MJ Solario picks up 7 points as the runner-up in the finals, and it's Monster Mutt Dalmatian back on top, taking the checker flag in the finals. Blake Granger picking up 8 points here in the first competition. But we have our second competition ready to kick off here in any moment. It's the Two Wheel Skills Challenge, and this is the judging criteria. That's right, you, the Monster Jam fans, it's up to you. Your judging will determine our winner. Each driver will get to make 2 attempts each. 2 attempts. We're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and whatever they can get these Monster Jam trucks to do on 2 BKT tires. For more on these tricks and to explain them all down, let's hear it all from our drivers. It's time for the Two Wheel Skills Challenge, and your scores will determine our winner. For more on that, let's go down to the stands with Tiana.
That's right, Farouk. And we got some experts in the house because they're already getting their phones ready, as you see here. This is going to be everybody's first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. So remember, once a driver finishes their run, you're using your smartphone, scanning the QR code on the video board. You're getting to Judges Zone. Once you're there, you're typing in the code COL, clicking submit, and then all you got to do to set a score is slide the BKT tire up or down to the score you want to give and lock it in. Remember, you got to be quick, and remember to be fair when scoring because their fate is in your hands. So, Colorado Springs, who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
First to take to the track, the man, the myth, the legend, is Jamie Garner in Overboard. Overboard going with a wheelie for his first hit.
Let's make some noise! Give it up for Jamie Garner in Overboard. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Jamie Garner in Overboard coming out, putting up a nice wheelie, walking across the pod a little bit, and then coming out with a big sky wheelie, getting some massive air, good verticality, and really putting that Overboard Monster Jam truck to work here in the two-wheel skills challenge as he looks for his first win here in this competition. The score for Overboard is 5.386, 6.2 from the expert, 4.5 from the fans for a 5.386. First place for Overboard. Looking for his first win here in two-wheel skills. Let's hear it for Zach Garner in Wildside. Lining up for his first attempt over the log stack. Nose wheelie into a save for his first attempt. See if we can get him refired to get another attempt here in the two-wheel skills challenge. We're going to try to move the hood out of the way here on Wildside so that he can actually see the tricks he's trying to lay down. We got our USHRA officials coming out to help. Let's give a round of applause for the people in the yellow fire suits there. Your USHR officials, show them some love coming out here, putting in the work as they get Wildside ready, get that fiberglass body put back down so he can actually have a windshield that he can see out of. Wildside looking for his first win here in the two-wheel skills challenge. He's already won 2 competitions in racing, and it looks like they got a clear enough view for him to come out here and get that second attempt. If you're ready for some more Wildside, let me hear you make some noise, Colorado Springs.
Keep it going for Zach Gardner, Wildside. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Zach Gardner and Wildside out there having a wild ride here in the two-wheel skills challenge as he comes out and they peel off the windshield so he can climb on out here of the body. Make sure you show him some love coming out here, putting it all out on the track for you Monster Jam fans. There he is, sliding on out. He's good and ready to go. The score to beat right now here in the two-wheel skills challenge is a 5.386. The score for Wildside is 8.154. We have a new leader. 8.154, 9.1 from the experts, 7.2 from the fans, 8.154. First place for Wildside. The biggest Monster Jam event of the year is coming to Salt Lake City for the first time ever this year, 2025. Don't miss the chance to see Monster Jam trucks in one place. Bring the whole family and start the July 4th weekend with all-out racing, post-pounding stunts, big air, and unbelievable wow moments as the world's best drivers compete for a world championship. Get up close and personal to fan-favorite trucks like Gravedigger, Megalodon, and Sparkle Smash at the biggest pit party of the year. Tickets are on sale now. Go to monsterjam.com. Monster Jam World Finals, big-time family fun, brought to you by the Utah Sports Commission.
Monster Jam fans, let's take a look up at the video board. I need your help because we have to name the truck. A truck is gonna appear, and I need you to shout it out if you know it. Get loud, let me hear you. What is the truck? If you think you know, make some noise. If you think it's Thunderosaurus, get loud!
Picking up where we left off, he's looking for his 5th win in a 2-wheel skills challenge. Brandon Teleska, just get her done too.
Keep it going! Brandon Telechka just getting it done. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Let them hear you here in the Broadmoor. Coming out here, leaving it all out on the track. 2 great hits, including what he's working on right there, the Teleska twist. Showing what that horn do out there. Brandon Teleska out there making it happen. The score to beat is a 8.154. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is, we have a new leader, 9.307, 9.2 from the excerpts, 9.4 from the fans. For first place, your new score to beat, 9.307 for Just Get Her Done 2. BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam, a one-stop shop for all your off-highway tire solutions. Amazing quality and value. Check out the wide selection of BKT tires at bkt-tires.com. Let's hear it for the U.S. Army veteran, Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
in Thunderoris, showing us what that new motor can do. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
There you go. Show your love there for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. He's got the one Jurassic arm on the left side of the body there, still coming out, making it happen out here for you fans here in Colorado Springs. The score for Thunderoris is 8.928, 8.96 from the experts, 8.89 from the fans for 8.928. Second place for Thunderoris. Four down and four to go here in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Monster Jam fans, take a look up at the video board. I want to remind you that we got another competition going on here at Monster Jam, and that is our race to be crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the Night. In pursuit of being crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the Year, a partnership we hold in a very special place in our hearts here at Monster Jam, you can scan that QR code or text ACS East to 785-833 and donate directly to your favorite Monster Jam driver. Once again, text ACS East 785-833.
Halfway through the two-wheel skills challenge, 4 down, 4 to go. Just get her done too. Brandon Telushka with your score to beat right now. 9.307 is the score to beat. He's won this competition more than any other competitor is Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Mutt Dalmatian. Make sure to scan that QR code and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
There you go. Show your love right there for the polka dotted puppy. He might be a little bit disappointed in that run. Tried to go for a combo. Still completed two very nice nose wheelies, nose stoppies. Got it out there. Did some great balancing work, moonwalking it up the pod for some great movement here in the two-wheel skills challenge. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.576, 8.78 from the experts, 6.372 from the fans, for a total score of 7.576. Fourth place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Looking for another win here today in the two-wheel skills challenge as he's got earlier. It's MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. First attempt for El Toro Loco in the books. As he gets ready and lines up for his second hit.
Get your Toro horns up for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. And make sure to show him some love at judgeszone.com.
Fired up like the flames on his truck, El Toro Loco. MJ Solario coming out there with the triple combo, putting in the work here, going back, forth and forth. Nose wheelie to reverse wheelie, back up, and again, he went back and forth over the pod. The score to beat is a 9.307. The score for El Toro Loco is... we have a new leader by 22/100ths of a point. 9.329, 9.3 from the experts, 9.358 from the fans. Your new leader, El Toro Loco, with a 9.329, the score to beat in first place. Don't look now. It's a shark. Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
Get your shark fins up for Michaela Telechka Megalodon. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Michaela Telechka and Megalodon coming out, attempting 2 tricks over the log stack obstacle right there, going for the nose wheelie. Got that nose down, rubbing the shark's nose in the dirt. Looking to make something happen here in the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Looking for a victory here in Colorado Springs in this competition. The score for Megalodon is 6.013, 6.7 from the expert, 5.28 from the fans for a 6.013, 6th place for Megalodon. The queen of the black and green wrecking machine. Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger. First attempt for Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger coming out, laying it all out on the track. 2 hits here. Going over the pod, looking to lay it down here in the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. The score for Gravedigger is 5.529, 5.4 from the experts, 5.597 from the fans for a 7th place finish for Gravedigger, which means you're winner of the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge for the 2nd time today. Let's hear it for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
Congratulations, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco, 2 for 2 today. Talk to me about how that feels.
That was cool. You know what? Honestly, that first attempt was awesome. Sam was in my ear the entire time, telling me to steer and blow the smoke. And then that second one, I was honestly going to try and do what Blake did, just to get a combo and get it to sit right here on top of the pod. At that point, it threw a wrench in my face, and it ended up walking across the pod. I'm just guessing where I'm at. I kind of used the Monster Jam paint here to kind of figure out where I was on that end, and I got it to trip up into another combo. After that, I was content, and I said, you know what? Let's throw another one in there. Who knows if it's going to work? That is the first time I've ever done something like that, so my adrenaline is through the roof. Colorado Springs, what'd you think?
MJ, we are getting so hyped here. We only got the freestyle competition left. With all this incredible adrenaline you got, what can we expect to see from you?
I just got to keep that chapter of the book open. It's freestyle. I know you guys came out here and paid your hard-earned money to come see some Monster Jam freestyle. I know I didn't come all the way from Idaho to just do racing or just do 2-wheel skills. I came here to lay down a freestyle, and if you guys look where that truck's parked right there, I think it's in line for a backflip. So I tell you guys what, if you guys want to see a backflip, I need you guys to get as loud as you can right here, because I think I got to hit that thing today.
Keep it going for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
Got my horns up right here, right now, waving it out. El Toro Loco sweeping the 2-wheel skills competition here today as he wins back-to-back in our doubleheader. Monster Mutt Dalmatian picks up his win in racing, but it's El Toro Loco in the lead right now for the overall event standings. Monster Jam fans, it is officially halftime, so now's the chance to head on out to the concourse, pick up your favorite Monster Jam concessions and Monster Jam merchandise. We got hats, t-shirts, plush toys, die-cast Spin Master trucks, and so much more. Head on out to the concourse right now and get yours. Coming up, we got the halftime report, more Monster Jam, and of course, our superstars of freestyle motocross. It's halftime.
love seeing the flags. If you got a flag, wave it in the air. They're going to get in a few more practice jumps here. Let's show them some love. Colorado Springs, are you ready? It is time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Each of these riders is going to have one attempt to throw down their best high-flying trick. But remember, you are the judges here at Monster Jam, so that means once these riders land on the ramp, you're using your phone, you're going to Judges Zone, and you're locking in a score for what you think is the best trick. But remember, there can only be one winner. So, gentlemen, if you're ready, Colorado Springs, are you ready? It's time for the FMX Best Trick Competition.
Sounds like everybody is ready here in the Broadmoor World Arena. So without further ado, let's get this best trick competition underway. Coming up first, representing Worcester, Massachusetts, let's hear it for the 228 on his back. It's Brendan Reardon.
Brendan Reardon making his way to the ramp, looking to get a win here. Colorado Springs, if you're ready, make some noise! Scoring is open for Brendan Reardon. Getting out the first trick of the competition. Let us know what you think at judgeszone.com.
Brendan Reardon coming in with the ill cliffhanger, perfectly executed. Wearing a 228 on his back, representing Worcester, Massachusetts. Let's see if he gets a score high enough here. The score for Brendan Reardon is 6.344. 6.344, first place for Brendan Reardon. Up next, out of Chicago, Illinois, representing with the 78 on the bike. Let's hear it for AJ Rosebrill.
AJ Rosebrill's making his way to the tunnel. Here he comes around the bowl. You know, AJ is from Chicago. When asked his favorite pizza, he says it's Lou Malnati's. If you like pizza and you're ready to see a high-flying trick from AJ Rosebrill, I want you to get loud and make some noise! Keep it going! Scoring is open for AJ Rosebrill. That was a knack flip. Kicking that leg up behind him while doing a backflip. A combo for the ages. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Great knack backflip right there for AJ Rosebrill with the lightning bolt on his chest, coming out electrifying the crowd. Here in Colorado Springs, did he do enough? The score to beat was a 6.3. The score for AJ Rosebrill is 7.861. 7.861. We have a new leader. First place for AJ Rosebrill. Up next, all the way from South Florida, make some noise on a number 3 bike, is Cameron Sepulveda.
Monster Jam fans, Cameron Sepulveda has the loudest bike in here, which means we have to be even louder. making his way out to the tunnel. Cameron is looking to get a win here at the FMX Best Trick competition. When he's not riding his FMX bike, he is hanging out with his German Shepherd, Axel. If you're ready to see a high-flying trick and love dogs, let's get loud and make some noise! Cameron Sepulveda with a super flip, combining a Superman and a backflip. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Super flip coming out here right now for Cameron Sepulveda, looking to lay it down and beat the score of AJ's Rosebrill 7.861. Did he do enough as he flew through the air here? The score for Cameron Sepulveda is 8.461. 8.461. We have a new leader, first place for Cameron Sepulveda. And last to go here in the FMX Best Trick competition, make some noise all the way from Asheville, North Carolina, is Josh Hedford.
Josh Hedford is looking to get another win. He's 2 for 2 here in Colorado Springs. Let's see if he can make it a third. Let's get loud and get rowdy for Josh Hedford. Rock solid by Josh Hedford. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Josh Hedford coming in, rock solid with the rock solid right now as he making it happen. Josh Hedford looking to have the score to beat right now, 8.461 here in the FMX Best Trick competition. The score for Josh Hedford is 9191, which means your winner of the FMX Best Trick competition. Make some noise for Josh Hedford.
Colorado Springs, it's time for the grand finale. We are going to send these guys home with some FMX trains. What this means is they are going to fly from the ramp, one right after the other without stopping. But remember, the louder we are, the higher they fly. So they're going to make their way outside and lines up, and then we are going to get as loud as we can. Here they go. This is their curtain call. Let's see what they got for us as they line up with the ramp. Colorado Springs, I'm excited. Are you excited? 'Cause here they come! That was good, but you know, I think they can get even crazier. We can get even louder. They're gonna do that train one more time. Here they go, lining up with the ramp. Let's see what they have up their sleeves. Get loud! Okay, Monster Jam Band, it is almost time to send these guys packing. These have been the riders of your Freestyle Motocross team. On behalf of these riders and myself, I want to thank you all for being so amazing, bringing the energy. It really fires them up. This is going to be their final jump for you here. And as they make their way and they line up, let's get ready to get loud and give it up for the riders of Freestyle Motocross! One last time, this has been Brendan Reardon, AJ Rosebrill, Cameron Sepulveda, and Josh Hedford.
There you have it. Let's give it up one more time for your superstars of freestyle motocross.
Let's talk to our winner, Josh Hedford, 3 for 3 here in Colorado Springs. Talk to me about that trick that you just did.
That was a rock solid indie, and I haven't done that one in a while. Usually the guys will throw it like at the end towards the trains, and I figured I'd just do it for best trick since I saw a lot of flips and tricks already, but that one kind of feel like you're flying like a bird, so yeah, it's a good one.
I think these fans loved it. What do you think, Colorado Springs? Well, Josh, you know, we've been talking all year long about how we're in this competition week after week. Talk to me, how great is it to come out, be winning these competitions, but also hanging out with some of your closest friends?
Yeah, it gets a little intense sometimes. These guys get pretty competitive, and you know, they're like a lot younger than me, so they're keeping me in pretty good shape because they've been stepping it up and going big for the crowd. So I had to like relearn some old tricks and step it up a little bit.
Well, Josh, I just love watching you, and you know, I want to know if you could give one piece of advice to someone who maybe wants to be an FMX rider, what would you give?
Well, definitely dream big and follow what your heart desires and have as much fun as you can, you know, because it gets kind of stressful. So you gotta take it easy, small, work your way up, wear your helmet, wear your protective gear, and stay as safe as possible.
Well, congratulations again. Thank you, Josh. Let's give it up for Josh Hedford, your FMX Best Trick winner. We've reached the pinnacle of tonight's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Get your shark fins up for Megalodon. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Megalodon coming out having a fantastic time out there, looking to get it done out here in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition, getting those big BKT tires to fly through the air here in the World Arena. The score for Megalodon is 5.805, 5.3 from the fans, 6.2 from our experts, 5.805. First place for Megalodon. Become a Monster Jam insider and be the first to know when tickets go on sale. Receive special offers and keep up to date on all things Monster Jam. Visit monsterjam.com to sign up. Become an insider now.
Monster Jam fans, you know, I just saw all of your incredible dance moves, and I need more. So I need everyone to repeat after me. Go me, 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 me. Go la, 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 la. Go Figaro, Figaro. Beautiful, because now it is time for Monster Jam Karaoke. Look up at the video board for the words and sing along.
Staring blank in heaven, making my way into the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I want.
Sing it! I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see. Nailed it. And I miss you.
And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. 'Cause time would pass me by. Oh, I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just save you tonight.
Give yourselves a huge round of applause. That was so incredible, Monster Jam fans. I'm feeling good and ready to go. Let's get loudy and get loud for more Monster Jam Freestyle.
Let's hear it for the man, the myth, the legend. Get loudy for Jamie Garner in Overboard. All right, Monster Jam fans, we're going to be right back with some more Monster Jam freestyle action in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Monster Jam fans, what an exciting night for us here. You all seem like you really know Monster Jam, so I want to see just how well you know our Monster Jam drivers. We're going to play 2 truths and a lie. Let's look up at the video board and see if you know these drivers. Okay, Monster Jam fans, make some noise if you think number 1, I live on a farm in Wisconsin, is a lie. Okay, good. Make some noise if you think number 2, in the off-season I work on construction, is a lie. And make some noise if you think C, I came up with the name Just Get Her Done, is a lie. Okay, pretty interesting. Let's see what the answer is. Nice job, Monster Jam fans. What do you say we get back to more freestyle?
Let's hear it for Jamie Garner in Overboard.
Jamie Gardner, Overboard. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Jamie Garner and Overboard coming out, showing you what that red, white, and blue do here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Looking to lay down his first score here. And the score for Overboard is 5-3-5-4. 5-5 from the experts, 5-1 from the fans for a 5-3-5-4 second place for Overboard. Monster Jam fans around the world now have unprecedented access to watch and engage with their favorite sport on four wheels in real time. All Monster Jam events are now streaming live on YouTube every weekend with on-demand access 24/7. Subscribe and tune in every weekend on youtube.com/MonsterJam.
Monster Jam fans, I need your help to bring out this next driver. Everybody, put your hands up like this, and we're gonna rock it real slow. Now speed it up. Keep it going. Get ready. Get loud. It's MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco.
Monster Jam fans, he promised you a backflip, but you gotta get loud. Make some noise if you want to see the backflip.
Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Let them hear you, Colorado Springs, Colorado! With the Morgan & Morgan backflip, MJ Solario coming out. Time to cross your legs and your feet. Job well done, young man, as he comes out looking for another victory here in Monster Jam Freestyle. MJ Solario seeking his 13th freestyle win here on the Arena Championship Series East with the score to beat right now of a 5.805. We're locking in the scores right now for MJ Solario as he waits patiently. Let's get those bull horns in the air as we read the score out. The score for El Toro Loco is 9.406. 9.406. We have a new leader. 9.2 from the experts, 9.5 from the fans for a 9.406. First place for El Toro Loco. Up next, let's hear it for Brandon Teleska and Just Get Her Done Too.
Let's make some noise for Brandon Telechka. Just Get Her Done Too. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Brandon Telechka coming out here, making it all happen here in Monster Jam Freestyle, leaving it all out on the track. Great flies through the air, big, massive moves, trying to make it all here happen. A 9.406 is the score to beat. The score for Just Get Her Done Too is 7.974, 8.5 from the expert, 7.3 from the fans. Second place, Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done Too with a 7.974. Up next, make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Thunderoris. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Tony Oaks and Thunderoris coming out here trying to make it happen here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise, show him some love here in Colorado Springs. He already has 12 competition wins here in Monster Jam Freestyle, looking to make it 13. The score to beat right now is a 9.406 being held by El Toro Loco. Did he do enough? Tony Oaks and Thunderoris looking to make it happen. The score for Thunderoris is 7.986, 8.6 from the experts, 7.2 from the fans, for a total score of 7.986. Second place for Thunderoris. Let's hear it for your reigning, defending champion in JCB Racing World Finals. It's Zach Garner in Wildside.
Coming out of the top there. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Zach Garner coming out. The wild child coming out, showing his wild side. Getting all the love from his fellow competitors. You got El Toro Loco, MJ Solario out of the cab, bowing down. I see fist pumps from Tony Oaks. We see the high beams flashing from Just Get Her Done too. Will it be enough? The score to beat right now, 9.406. The score for Wildside is 8.971. 8.8 from the experts. 8.971 is the second place score for Wildside. Up next, he's got more wins in Monster Jam Freestyle than any other driver. It's Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
I hear the barks here in the Broadmoor World Arena. Let me hear you bark for Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, coming out, leaving it all out here on the track here in the Monster Jam Freestyle, looking to see if he did enough to beat the score 9.406 as he looks for his 16th win here in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 7.656, 6.8 from the fans, 8.4 from the experts, 7.656, fifth place for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. All right, Monster Jam fans, if you look up on the board, you can see as the 60-second countdown clock has begun. It is time to see if we can get Gravedigger out to the track. We saw Gravedigger get carted off and pulled off the track. She's got 37 seconds to make it to the track for Monster Jam Freestyle, or she will be disqualified. Will it happen? We don't know. We might need you guys to cheer to see if she can come on out. 24 seconds on the clock. Will Gravedigger make it? I'm not getting any word. 15 seconds on the clock. Do we hear anything? We need Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger to make it to the floor in 10 seconds. And here she comes. Make some noise for the queen in the black and green Mecha Machine. It's Gravedigger. Scoring is now open for Gravedigger. Time to get onto that judgeszone.com, scan the QR code and get those scores in for Gravedigger here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Kristen Anderson making it back out on the track for Monster Jam Freestyle. Already has 13 wins in this competition. The score for Gravedigger is 7.859, 8.1 from the experts, 7.6 from the fans, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's hear it. Let's get those bullhorns in the air and make some noise for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. And breaking news, Monster Jam fans, MJ Solario El Toro Loco is also your BKT overall event champion. Make some noise. Let them hear it. Let's give it up one more time. Show your love for your BKT overall event champion here tonight, MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. This is MJ Solario's 11th win here on the Arena Championship Series East, his 11th BKT overall event championship.
Congratulations, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. Talk about a promise, and you delivered. Talk to me about how good this feels.
You know what? Even a broke clock is right 2 times a day. Hey, that was absolutely amazing. All hats off to this guy right here. This guy works behind the scenes. He works those long hours just so I can come out here and live my dream and drive this truck into the ground like I do. He gave me one heck of a truck this weekend, and all I can do is get back to him and leave it in one piece. This guy right here is a true hero right here. Colorado Springs, I need you guys to get as loud as you can for my crew chief Sam right here. Let me hear it.
MJ, we got so much love here. I don't know if you heard the love when you hit that backflip. You and Sam, you guys have such a great dynamic, such a beautiful partnership. Tell these fans what they don't know behind the scenes. Talk to us, just what is something we can send them home with?
Yeah, you know what? I know you guys were getting crazy because I heard you guys over that 1,500 horsepower motor when I was lining up for that backflip. But you know what? This guy right here, this guy is in my ear the entire freestyle. He's telling me what the clock is. I don't know where I'm at half the time in that Monster Jam truck. He's in my head telling me 40 seconds, 30 seconds, line up for it, and then as soon as I nailed that backflip, he's yelling, go, go, go. So I know you guys got paid to come see Monster Jam and to come see one heck of an event, and I'm pretty sure we delivered on that. A toda mi gente, eso es para ustedes. Soy el único latino aquí este fin de semana, representando a toda mi gente, a todos esos latinos aquí que tienen un sueño. Ya lo logramos. I love you guys. Colorado Springs, get home safe, and we'll see you next time.
There you have it right there. Big congratulations to MJ Solario and El Toro Loco picking up the Arena Championship Series East win right there. The BKT overall event championship goes to El Toro Loco, and he's one step closer to the Monster Jam World Finals and racking up those points right here. That's going to do it for us here in Monster Jam. Don't forget, this is your last chance to head on out to the concourse and pick up your favorite Monster Jam merchandise. We got plush toys, hats, t-shirts, Spin Master die-cast trucks, and so much more. Don't forget to visit monsterjam.com for tickets, driver profiles, digital content, and don't forget to get your tickets to Monster Jam World Finals 24 going down July 4th weekend, Salt Lake City, Utah. You got to be there. For Tiana Cohen, I'm Farouk Tahid. We'll see you at the next Monster Jam.